Here we go.
I was working in the lab
Late one night.
when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab.
You know this song, ladies and gentlemen. It's Halloween. Let's go. Kids are trick-or-treating. Everyone's out and about. It's a wonderful evening. It's not too cold. It's not too hot. Halloween, what a great holiday. Well, is it a holiday? Is it really is it a holiday? I don't know. But I like Halloween. I wanted to be Adam. So my dream since I was a kid was I've always wanted to be Adam and Eve at a Halloween party where my A-Mac, the lawyer, and I would put on flesh-colored, tights or whatever those things are, onesie or, flesh-colored, I don't know what they call them. I don't want to say tights because I'm a man, but, that kind of stuff. And the big leaf, right? And just go as Adam and Eve. But I was a little chubby back in the day. Now I'm slimmed down. I'm ready to do it. And maybe I'll do it next year. But is Halloween a holiday? I don't know. 44872-0750, 1-800-WSB-TALK. Or is it just a day? Is it a holiday? I don't know. I don't think it's a holiday because we don't get off. But there are parties and things like that, and people do stuff. So I don't know. Anyway, I want to talk about what's going on in Nigeria. Another Truth Social from Donald Trump. Donald Trump talked about on Truth Social earlier today. He said 200,000 Christians have been 3,000 Christians have been murdered in Nigeria. 3,000 have been murdered in Nigeria, and he's saying we cannot allow this to happen. I'm asking, and he asked 2 elected officials on different committees to find out what they can do to drill down on these murders of 3,000 Christians in Nigeria. And I saw this, and I posted it, and I said to myself and to the Facebook post, and I'm saying to all of you listening to me right now, where are black Christian groups? Where are black churches? Where's the NAACP? Where's the Congressional Black Caucus? Where's Bishop Talbot Swan? He's always got something to say. Where are these people? Where's the church? 3,000 Christians in Nigeria murdered. Donald Trump says something before the people that purportedly care about people that look like them. This is the problem when you make a religion out of race. This is the problem when your only focus is not really on a race of the people, but you're using the race of the people to advance a political agenda, which keeps you in power because the party you're trying to keep in power will keep you in power. It's almost a plantation system where you have the master, the Democratic Party, you have overseers, the leadership, keeping the masses in one spot. And you see it illustrated in this story. Thousands of Christians have been murdered in Nigeria. You think CNN didn't know? You think Abby Phillips didn't know? You think MSNBC didn't know? You think Joy Reid and all of these people didn't know? You think they didn't know this was going on? No, they knew it was going on, but they couldn't say anything. Let me tell you a similar story also in Africa. In the Sudan, there's a civil war waging right now. 200,000 Sudanese in Darfur, who are darker skinned, are being murdered by Muslims. Let me say that to you again. In the Sudan, you have Africans who are born right. They're dark skinned people. They're from Sudan. They're being murdered by Muslims who are trying to start almost a caliphate in that region. They're being funded by other Muslim countries like the United Arab Emirates. Yet, let me say this. Please understand what I'm saying, my people who are listening to me. Everybody in the sound of my voice, I need you to understand what I'm saying right now. Don't be played and fooled by any conversation of anybody telling you that you're racist or you don't care, because that's only a front argument. The real argument is I need power and I can only take it from you. And the way I take the power from you and your party is by calling you racist. It's the only way I can't argue ideas. You just heard it from Chris Weiss of Blexit. I can't go on HBCU campuses anymore and argue the logic of the ideologies. They'll throw me off. So you can't beat me in your ideas from the left. So you can only do one thing and one thing only, is that's to scare me. You could call me a coon, a sellout, a racist. But we're not scared anymore because no one cares about those terms anymore. So we're not backing down. We're fighting back. And then you see these stories. Donald Trump talking about 3,000 Christians being murdered and in Nigeria, and something needs to be done about it. And you hear nothing from the other side saying, hey, that's a good idea. Let's get on it. No, they're telling you that he doesn't still care because he's a racist. I tell you, 200,000 dark-skinned Sudanese have been murdered by Muslims. I'm not saying all Muslims are bad, but don't tell me I should care about one group of Muslims in Palestine being killed by Israel, but not care about another group of Christians, black people in Darfur being murdered by the tune of hundreds of thousands of people. You're telling me to get upset about 67,000 Palestinians because they're Muslim. But you're not telling me to be unhappy and sad and upset about 200,000 and counting black Sudanese Africans being killed by Muslims. Ladies and gentlemen, these people are filled with propaganda. Every single last one of them, from the Democrat Party, from the left, from the black community, from every minority community, they're all filled with propaganda and narratives. And they're trying to manipulate people with narratives. And if you allow yourself to be manipulated by these narratives, you will go down a hole you will never recover from. And you'll be used and abused and served like hell, to coin or to steal a phrase from the greatest rap record ever made, The Message. This is Shelley Winter Show. We'll be right back.